Now walking into our garage door, we walk into the mudroom, and we've got a light switch there on the wall. No outlets along these walls. Have a closet right here. No light switch along that wall. Right here we've got a outlet, and we've got an outlet on the other side of this hallway. Come into a bathroom. We've got a switch here to the right. We've got wire up there for a light. We've also got the fan up there. Connections for water and sewer. Then we walk back here to the laundry. We've got our electrical for the washer, electrical and gas for the dryer vent. There is no other area in this room to plug anything else in except in this little closet right here. So no other wall outlets in the laundry, which maybe we should have done one. We shall see. Then we come in here and we have our kitchen area and dining. We've got a panel of a box of switches and electrical along this wall, and all of our blocking for our cabinetry and more outlets, and then an outlet over here by the dining room, another outlet over here in the dining room, another outlet over here in the dining room, and then we've got our cluster of switches for dining room, outside light. And then we've got some lights up above in there and one light up above here in the dining, as well as our drains for our dishwasher and our sink. Then we come over into this area. This will be our pantry. Right here we've got the light switch for the pantry, and our pantry runs back into here, and there is another outlet will go back here for where we will put the microwave, and then there are two lights up above in the pantry. This here is going to be where the refrigerator will go, and then we've got a water line in there for the ice maker. We've got our coffee bar area will sit right here. A couple of outlets behind that and a couple lights up above. Then we've got a block of switches right here for lighting. We come on this wall to our great room. We've got a outlet down along the window, and we've got another outlet down along this bank of windows, and we've got another outlet next to the fireplace down there. Above the fireplace we've got an Ethernet and a power for our TV, and on the other side of the fireplace we also have another outlet, and then we've got a block of switches right here. Also along the stairway we've got right there an outlet, and right there an outlet, as well as that block of switches mentioned earlier. Here in the nook, I'm going to call it, where we have our entry closet, we've got our thermostat right there, and the switch for that closet actually will be out here. It'll be a light just for the nook. Then we come into the master bedroom. The switches are here on the left for the fan and the light. Then we've also got along this wall, we've got a outlet down there. Then we've got a spot here for a fireplace, and where we'll also plug in our TV and Ethernet run for our TV, or whatever we run off of that exactly. Probably right to the TV. Another outlet box there. Another outlet box there. Another outlet box in the corner. And then we've got outlets by each side of these windows that will be bedside. And then there's another outlet right there. Wow. We'll be able to plug in a lot of stuff in our bedroom. Then we walk into the master bathroom, the ensuite. We've got our shower with a light and a fan. We've got our vanity area, switches and outlets and lighting and outlets, plumbing detail. And we've got our linen closet next to that, as well as the toilet den. I'm going to call it the toilet den. It's just a room where you can go in and go to the bathroom, privacy, peace and quiet. Then we get into the master closet. We've got a switch right there, and we've got a really nice, large master closet, and should have plenty of room to hang up all of our stuff. Just a couple lights in here. No outlets. Guess we'll plug stuff in the bedroom. No outlets in here. Then we come back out of our bedroom into the entry area. This wall along here just has the switch for that entry. Then on this side, we've got the switch that will turn on the lights in the office area over here. And then by the front door, we've got a bank of lights that will be for the porch and the garage and the entry. And that's the rundown on that. Then inside the office here, we've got a outlet down there by the window. And then we've got another outlet down here on the other side of that window. And then we've got a Ethernet run right there for internet to my desk, computers, and another power source right there. Also in this room, we'll have an outlet there and there. So 2 outlets on that wall. And then we'll have a switch here into this closet that is off the office. And this is basically storage. We will put a lot of stuff underneath the stairs, Christmas decorations and whatnot. That is the tour of the lower level. And now we will go up the stairs to the second story. We get to the top of the stairs. We've got a bedroom on the right. There is a light switch at the top of the stairs, 4 lights on the stairway. Walk into this bedroom. We've got a switch right there for lights and fan, an outlet down there, an outlet down there, smoke detector up there, outlet right there, outlet right there. This wall on this side has a outlet and Ethernet for TV. Then we've got a walk-in closet off of there, and just a switch and a light inside that closet. takes us over to the loft area. There will be a beautiful railing along here. Check out that view we're going to have of our fireplace, as well as the great outdoors. Outlet there by these windows. And then we've got this wall behind. We'll have an outlet. That Ethernet box goes to the bedroom behind. This wall just has this outlet on this side and the one on the other for our power seating area that we will have. And there's a bank of lights right there. Then we've got behind that area, looking towards that closet off that bedroom. This is going to be where utility room is. This is for the upstairs HVAC system and a washer dryer all-in-one for doing upstairs laundry. We already saw the laundry room downstairs earlier. This is an area to do the laundry that's up here, so you don't have to take it downstairs. Then we walk into another bedroom. We've got a light switch right there. You've got an outlet right there as you walk into the room. On that wall, then you've got a Ethernet box there and another outlet over there to the corner of the room. Then there is another outlet by the windows on each side. And then this wall, just some windows along there and an outlet next to the window there. Then we've got this closet over here that we had to rework due to the air returns, but kind of an odd shaped closet over here. But we've got a light that will be up in there, and then we've got some closet there, and then there's a little nook back into there that we'll figure out. I'm sure we'll find something to store back there, right? Then outside of there, we've got this closet. That's going to be the media closet. The penetrations through there. Oh boy, if I ever got to run another wire through there, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully that was enough. Then, like I said, the Ethernet cables, the line for the modem for fiber, and then the box to plug in the stuff for all the networking gear. There'll be a shelf up there that all sits on. Then we go into the second story bathroom. We'll have a switch on the wall as you walk in, and there'll be outlets over here. We'll have a mirror with a couple lights on each side. There shows the plumbing. Then we've got along this wall switches for a bath fan and a little linen closet, and then we'll have the toilet, and we will have the bath shower combo. Out here comes into another little seating area in our loft, planning on being used as a little entertainment area. Probably some gaming stuff set up in here for the little dude. Got some outlets, Ethernet run, and another outlets and Ethernet run. And then there's a couple outlets on the back wall as well. Then we come into here. This is the bonus room up above the garage. And we've got an outlet on that wall and an outlet on that wall. We've got an outlet by that window. And then this wall, we've got another outlet there. There's also a Ethernet run there. Okay, side to side to set up a little desk up here to work in. This area is still TBD as far as what we will do with it, but we will absolutely utilize it and love it. That is the full walkthrough of our new construction build. I don't know if I missed anything here, but hopefully, if I ever need to figure something out, I got it on this video so that I know exactly where everything was run before the drywall went up. Everybody on Facebook says this is a must do prior to having drywall up, so here I went and did it. Hope if you see this on YouTube, you enjoyed the little walkthrough of our new home build.